What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, the second one. Now, last time we left off, Hans, I call him Hans, he threw a big fit, got us in trouble at the tavern, got us in the stocks, and now he ran away like a crybaby after insulting us.
Managing on your own? As you like.
No, we can talk, lady.
Well, come on. I don't bite.
How do you know my name?
Do you have a moment?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskovitz.
She's a thief.
You don't have to thank me. I could have done without it. And that fracas in front of the tavern as well.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
We gotta check our reputation.
Now things can only get better.
I suppose you're right.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
What is your name anyways?
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Why are you helping me?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Okay.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Why did we lose reputation? Again.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Okay.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, He crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back.
Seems
all
like a
the
decent
way
guy.
Home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Okay.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Okay, combat training, nice.
It's no wonder nobody wants anything to do with me. I look like a vagrant.
Will she help us in all these ways?
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
What armour are you talking about? Sir Brunswick?
Oh, nothing. It's just a local
Oh, this is the
legend.
pre-order quest.
They say a famous knight lived here who killed a ferocious lion and saved a many-headed dragon. Or the other way round. It doesn't matter. I don't even know.
And is the armour real?
Maybe. Maybe not. Kaige-O, the scribe, might know something about it. He has a lot of learned books. I don't know my letters.
Cool.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a knight. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armory. Although you'll need quick
Stealing
hands.
armor again at the beginning of the game? Thanks, she gave me a lockpick.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
For real.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf.
Oh.
Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm
Where's
in
Pebbles?
Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
Okay.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift
So we
for
got
the
some
groom.
time.
So, no rush.
Cool.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
Okay.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you. But I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Well, thanks, lady. That was nice of you. Did we lose everything? No, we still got our food. Let's look for stuff that's about to spoil. That's 19, though. Let's wait until we're a little hungrier. Got the hunting sword. Might as well pop the torch in. Alrighty. Well. Gain access to the wedding party with the help of the Miller Krezel. Go and see Tomcat. Find out what happened to the mutt. Go into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith Radovan. So we have options. That's cool. The Lion's Crest, Quest Tipster, and a POI Tipster.
Are you blind?
I thought I knocked her down.
Greetings, friend.
This is all in the tavern? We're not supposed to be in there. Okay, there's 2 tipsters. It's a housemaid. We could try and make some potions.
What the hell? Du Nervensäge! Get out!
Why?
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Kaige-O pond, beyond Jelly-Off. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that
You
nearest
need to gain
hill?
reputation.
I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you are not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
Well, I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte
I
Schurken.
wonder if we can sell some of the
you've
extra
already
gear.
heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Dude, I have no idea what you're saying.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me.
Had to carry.
They are hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the 3, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh ja. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Okay.
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Catharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Okay. What you got?
Show me your wares.
The shop screen consists of two parts, the merchant's inventory for buying goods and Henry's inventory for selling them. Selected items to buy and sell are placed in your basket, the contents of which can be viewed. The bottom bar will display information about the current transaction, how much money you and the merchant have, the total price. You can then buy them at the list price or try haggling with the merchant. Okay. Pretty similar. This is what we would sell. Might as well sell what we're not using. Get some extra money. I think I'm gonna sell the meat and moonshine. You, the trader, we get 2.6 from this. Badges. I don't know if that comes in handy. Miscellaneous will be good. We probably should hold on to our food for now, just in case we need it. We can always sell it later. You have a tier 3 sword. It's way better, but it's 138. Crude arrow, crude bolt. Wanderer's pouch. You have some food, savior schnapps, charcoal. Blacksmithing items. You got some lockpicks, a spade. Okay, let's try and haggle.
Word about the price.
Warum nicht?
Change offer, confirm. We're pretty well aware of this. We want to get more. Can we get 6.5?
Do you accept?
That's more like it. Lower your price a little more and we can make a deal.
6.3.
Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price.
Okay.
Das war ein gutes Geschäft.
Made some
Auf
extra money.
Wiedersehen.
And we got some reputation gain, which is awesome. Have a bodyguard. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to do some stuff on our own. What's up with this quest tipster? We could try and steal some stuff. Let's make sure we watch ourselves. Housewife. Housewife. Hey, nothing really here for us. A dog's following us. Get out of here, dog. Hired hand. Okay, dog left us alone. But nothing in here. Gonna be doing some exploration today. Finally. Wormwood. Can we pick this freely? Saw some wormwood. We might want to take this.
God be with you.
Fresh herbs spoil just like food, and their quality affects the quality of potions, but if you dry them in the drying shed, they won't spoil. Really? Where the heck do we find a drying shed? That's kind of cool. I guess we shouldn't, unless we just want to sell a bunch. Quickly. Can make some extra cash that way. I don't even know if we can sell dandelions. But if we sell as much as possible, this should... Doesn't this level up a skill as well? Secondary skills... Survival, maybe? Or is that just hunting? Could be alchemy. I feel like that would only come from... Current XP is 96. Let's pick a few plants and see if that alchemy skill goes up. They don't seem mad that I'm gathering their stuff. If anything, maybe the apothecary. They say certain words weird. Throws me off. Maybe the apothecary will buy our stuff, if not for this guy.
Greetings to you.
We also wanted to check our reputation. Oh, they do not like us here. It's at 33. Oh, jeez. Alright, we need to raise that up for sure. Will you buy this? Sell. Aha! We'll just sell all this stuff. Try and make a few extra coins here. We're selling for 4. Currently have 11.3. See if we can't get 4.2. Let's haggle a little bit.
Dann mal los.
Plus it increases our reputation, it seems.
Why? You'll convince me with that price?
Awesome.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Another 4.2 groschen for us. Making our way on up. What is this? The apothecary? Let's keep gathering plants. Seems a decent way to make money. It's not super effective, but
Greetings to you.
hopefully we can buy some good stuff. Survival. It is survival. And we got a perk point. We could make some more of those potions. Chamomile decoctions. This is everything that we needed right here. Alright, let's gather a few more. Won't spend all day doing this, but if it helps us make some money and level up some skills. Let's check our skills real quick. Survival. You can sell herbs, games, hides, and trophies for double the price. The quality of beds increases for you the higher your survival skill, but at the most, this perk will improve the quality of up to 50%. I think I'd rather have more money. Don't think we'll be doing any hunting anytime soon, not until we get like a bow or something. But hunting will be so much easier with a crossbow. So much easier. Gerda, you
Greetings.
won't talk to us. Blue trespasses. Blue
What?
trespasses mean you are on private
Were
property.
you trying to scare me?
We'll tell you to leave.
Mind where you're going.
I don't want to rob you, I want to talk to you. I didn't know I couldn't go in there, big guy. Sorry.
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. You see, it didn't even hurt.
Hey, sorry, dude.
Why is this open?
Can you go back up there? I guess I can't use the alchemy bench.
Grüß dich.
Same to you.
Talk.
Was willst du?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Oh, geez, look at all these potions. Bunch of recipes. There's dried stuff. Boom. Nice. Make us another 5.7.
Let's talk about the price.
Get us a lockpick.
Dann mal los.
We're getting there. Will you give a 6?
Sehr gut. I can agree to that.
Nice.
Es war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Now we can buy. I don't even think we can get 2 lockpicks yet. You didn't want to give us a job. Find out what happened to Mutt. Go and see Tomcat. What about, said it. There was something. Where's the cart? Overturned cart's way up there. So we could get some gear from that. Marigold. Alright, we're gonna hold off on picking more plants, but can always look at that later. Now, is this gonna be a problem if we go into the tavern? I hope not.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems. Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Keep the peace and no problems, Agnes. Hey, what's up with this stuff? Indulgence chest? It's a lockpick. Pay indulgences, 71 groschen. Ah, the scribe. What can we trade with you? Bunch of books. Skill books. Whoa. There's skill books in this game now? Awesome. These are lore books.
Why
That's
are you
cool.
wasting my time if you don't want anything?
Chill,
Would you
dude.
like?
Chill.
I met the local beggar. Barrow was her name.
She's here again. Oh, confound it. But we'll get rid of her somehow, you'll see.
What? But I...
You didn't give her any money, I hope? Rabble like that are like stray cats. Feed them once, and you'll never get rid of them.
No, she just told me you might know where I could get some armor.
Armor? Unless you want to join the local watch, I don't think I can help you. Unless, maybe, Radovan, the blacksmith from Tarkov. We might sell you something.
But Barrow told me you might know of something better. The armor of some Brunswick?
Oh, that. Lad, 'tis but a legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
That's a blacksmith.
That may be true. But even the finest armor has to pass through the hands of the master blacksmith who forged it. Well, I might be only an apprentice, but that's all the more reason I should take an interest in such things and learn something.
Aiming a bit high, starting with knightly armor, aren't you? How about starting with horseshoe nails,
We
eh?
failed.
Excuse me?
All right, no need to lose your temper, I'll tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really? How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
Okay.
Could you recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well,
We're gaining
why
reputation.
not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. he lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him. So he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
That was brave.
A man after my own heart.
You may think so, but his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still, he loved her very much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
Then what happened next?
Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year a great bird called No came to the island to hunt. And so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on. After some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
He helped the lion.
Well, considering what he later added to the coat of arms, I expect he helped the lion, eh?
Smart. Brunswick
Nice.
rushed to help the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on
Unlucky.
his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at the wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup. So it all turned out well. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
Jeez.
Where did Brunswick's armor come from?
It is said that George the Lion of Württemberg brought it here. He was the nephew of Lord Chenyek of Württemberg, who built Trusky. This George spent a lot of time with King Wenceslas. A suspiciously long amount of time, if you know what I mean.
I understand.
I think I get the picture.
And it is said that one day, a lion escaped from the king's menagerie, and George overpowered it with his bare hands and laid it at the king's feet, still alive. As a reward, Wenceslas gave young Württemberg the name Lion and the armor of his ancestor, Prince Brunswick. Only Sir George didn't live to enjoy it for long. He caught the plague at a tournament abroad and died on his way back to his king.
Jeez.
Specifically, while visiting his uncle here at Trusky. Of course, the king wanted his armor back, but Lord Chenyek didn't want to give it to him, claiming he had the hereditary right to it. It looked like Wenceslas would lay siege to Trusky, but fortunately Lord Chenyek was completely destitute by then, so he sold all of Trusky and the armor to the king.
The king left the armor here?
Well, if the king was so endeared with Brunswick's armor, why did he leave it here?
Because he didn't have any choice, my friend. He never found the armor. Lord Chenyek was as cunning as a fox. While he did leave the armor here, he never told anyone where. It's said he hid it so it could only be found by a true knight, each piece in a different place. Or so they say round these parts. Who knows if there's any truth to the tale?
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you. Sir Chenyek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Then how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone. Behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock. A subtle niche, yet deeper still. A place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
Uh-huh. And that was supposed to help
That's
me,
gonna
eh?
lose reputation.
Answers come to the wise, kicks to the stupid.
The crone
Yep.
and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Well, thanks a lot.
Hold on, I'll give you something else. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true because I have a copy of George's order here. Here, take it as a keepsake. And now go.
A sketch. Solve the riddle and find a piece of Brunswick's armor. Hey, bailiff, you got a job?
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's
He's not
retinue
gonna
and
believe
killed
us,
our
huh?
men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
Okay.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Okay.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Okay. Might be some jobs.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Okay.
What's new, Bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskovitz is a quiet village. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided us so far, thank God. Just here and there a brawl in the tavern or the neighbour's errant cow. Well, that's how it was until recently, at least.
What's happened?
And what happened?
What
You
do you
guys.
think? It started
Oh.
with that nomadic riffraff theft of hens and sheep, then continued with ambushes on the road. And then the wolves.
So he might put in a
started
good
to
word
come
with
in
us if
from
we
the
raise our
forest on account
reputation.
of the poachers killing off their prey. Oh, and then our master Chamberlain Ulrich. Oh my god. But that's no business of yours, understand?
I understand. That's your business, bailiff.
Okay, reputation gained. What's it looking like now? 36? I think that's a little higher. Nobility 71. Okay. We could try and steal some stuff. Assuming... Yeah, not supposed to be in there. Could steal food. But we got plenty of food. Let's not take that risk. We should have enough now to eat the bread, though. Boom. Perfect. Now, the alcohol would have given us some stuff, some energy. Oh, there's another alchemy bench over here. Okay. Indulgence chest. So I think we can raise our reputation. How's our sword? 72. Can we use the grindstone? Oh, we have to get out? We can't use the grindstone?
You shouldn't be hanging around here, Fred.
Hey?
Okay. Sorry. Thought we could use it.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
Alright, keep the peace, he says. See if we can't get into the tavern. There seems to be a quest here. I don't know if they'll even let us in. Where's the grocer and stuff? Smokehouse, sharpening wheel, tavern, nest. Said that it discovered like a grocer. New quest. Looks like a new quest behind that as well. Okay. We might just have to keep selling stuff. I don't know. Might as well keep gathering herbs. Then maybe we can make a potion. Sell the potions. Probably be better for us. We need to make some money though. We need some clothes so people like us. Okay, we'll just do that for now.
What did I do to you?
Sorry, boss.
God be with you.
Hired hand. Alehouse maid. We can talk to you.
What do you want?
You probably just have food. Musician. Hired hands. Oh, we can talk to this one.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
Oh, we can play dice. Nice. Assuming it's gonna be... What, the same lady?
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and jelly off.
A tankard of ale, thanks.
Okay, well we might have to get stepping somewhere else, huh? There's other buildings around. This is the barber. Taylor.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Okay, baggy cap, bohemian cap. Battle coif. Dude, look at all these. Look at all this stuff. Charisma plus 15. All this stuff is so expensive. We can't afford any of it. What if we sort by price? Wanderer's hat. We probably want something with high charisma value. The embroidered hoods are pretty nice. I think I'm gonna hold off until we make some more money though. Assuming this is just a home. Trespassing. Okay, don't want to mess with that. Housemaids. Hired hands. Can't pick anything here.
God bless.
Got some stuff out this way. We could turn to thievery. They said we could go to the armory. Lockpick. A drying rack. Over here. Oh, that's inside. So isn't this... Would this be the butcher? Can't go inside though. What time is it? It's not even noon yet. Yeah, we can't take the rakes. Use the ladder. I don't think that's anything. Maybe we could sleep up there if we got desperate.
Greetings.
Greetings. Another drying rack? Is that inside again? Looks to be that way. Assuming we're not supposed to go in there.
Who is it? Can I help you?
Okay, we'll leave. Why a rabbit? Why is it a rabbit that tells us this stuff? This must be the butcher. Can't open the door? Now the butcher should be able to help us with some stuff, yeah?
Clear off, you yokel.
Alright, dude. Relax.
God bless.
No?
What do you have for sale?
Ooh. Hunting sword and a bearded axe. Blacksmithing and miscellaneous. Could sell the bacon and dried perch. Some of this stuff's gonna go bad anyways. I'm not gonna bother
Pleasure doing
haggling.
business. Take care.
Gave us some reputation though. Thought they said he would have given us some stuff. Like a quest or something. Butcher's wife, Milena. Okay. Doesn't seem like anybody's willing to give us a quest. So are we gonna have to go out of town?
What's that I hear?
Sharpening wheel, smokehouse, butcher. Can we use that sharpening wheel maybe? Drying racks. Tipster, but we can't yet. So the other places we have is down here. Maybe one of these places. Those are the fresh graves, but I'm assuming we would need a shovel. Why are we being searched for? So we went trespassing? Alright, let's see what's going on down here. Do some full exploration of this village. Honey. Can we take it? That count as stolen? No, it doesn't. We'll take it. Okay, we could rob the housemaid. Mountain steel. Or inspect.
Granted you mercy. The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. And Mary said,
Okay.
Behold, I am
Can't speak with him. There's an old boy who got in a fight with. I don't think he'd be too happy to talk to us. But we're gonna do it anyways.
Good day to you.
Yeah, let's apologize.
I'd like to apologize for that brawl. Lord Capon is a bit hot-headed.
That Capon of yours is a puffed-up fool, more to the point. But that was some punch, I'll give him that. And you fought like a lion and all. We outnumbered you, but we still had our work cut out.
We'll toot his horn a little bit.
But you were better. If they hadn't dragged us apart, we wouldn't have stood a chance.
Aye, but you wouldn't avoid the stocks even so. People in the village don't like strangers, and my father is no different. In any case, as far as the two of us are concerned, it's all water under the bridge, right?
Right.
You can see I'm not some idiot, can't you? I just don't like haughty fuckers. And you aren't one, are you?
I hope not.
I'm sure you aren't. You're a good lad. I can tell. And a good brawler as well. If you ever want a proper workout and some fisticuffs, Lawrence the Zhelyov innkeeper is your man. God be with you.
Nice. The innkeeper. Housemaid. Alright, let's see what's over here. Apparently we can brawl. Can't pick that flower. Some more wormwood that we could sell. Looks like a bunch of plants over there.
What brings you here? God be with you. Good to see you, friend.
The Lord be with you.
Okay, apparently none of these horses are for sale. I feel like there's so much more exploration in this one. Drunkard. Alright, doesn't look like anything else is really over here. So we could help the blacksmith and start traveling. I think that's what we're gonna do. Wash ourselves real quick. And we can't do the quest for the one lady yet. Journal. Can we still track all of our quests? Solve the riddle. Finding the first part of Brunswick's armor certainly won't be easy, but if I give it some thought, I'll manage. Scribe Gable told me a riddle that should lead me to my goal. It went something like this. Take your leave of Cronin Maiden standing tall behind the gates. We might have to look that one up. I don't know if that has to do with, like, understanding landmarks in this game. But yeah, let's see if we can't go find the blacksmith. Start doing some quests for him. I would like that gear by the caravan, but that's pretty far. I think we'd be better off starting with the blacksmith and pray for safe travels. Bunch of like wild plants, which is kind of nice. Could steal a horse, but we won't make people more upset than they already are. What's in here? Anything? No. Can we sleep here? No. Just a bunch of cabbages. How's our energy and stuff doing? We're doing okay. What is this? Paganism.
Oh, gods. I wonder what their names were. I see they haven't been forgotten, and the locals still worship them. I can't really blame them seeing the state of this land.
Wow, that's cool. Fine wine. Dude, I'm taking this stuff. We don't believe in the paganism. Oh, nice. We just got 24 groschen. Sorry, pagans. Sorry, pagan gods. Sorry, Odin and Thor. But We believe in the true God. The Christian God. Okay. So blacksmith is down this road. Maybe if we stay on the main road, we'll be alright. What is this thing? Anything? Looks like just a tree stump or something. Player. We could drink some wine for some energy, right? No. Honey gives us energy, but that's a lot of nourishment. It gives us health. I don't think we need to worry about it now. Onion gives us some energy. Let's go ahead and pop the onion. It's at 76. Let's sprint on down the road. Hopefully we can defend ourselves. Honestly, I wouldn't mind taking out some bandits. Give us some gear that we can sell. Maybe give us some upgrades. What's our inventory at? 57. Okay. Got a split path down this way. Let's stay on the road though. We're actually almost there. Who are you? A messenger.
Can't keep this quiet.
Can't keep what quiet? Wait.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter.
That's not good, dude.
I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
You need help.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
Do you know where you lost it?
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea.
There we go. I was like,
Punch
shouldn't this
me
be
in
a
the
quest?
face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
I don't want to say gladly.
I'm sorry. I have no intention of pummeling you for no reason. There must be other ways of resolving this.
Suit yourself, if you don't want to help your fellow man.
Alright, fine,
Hey?
dude.
You know what? About me throwing a couple of punches at your jaw.
Shall we do it?
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
Dude. Push.
This is tricky. Your job. Think about your job. This is tricky. Your job. Think about...
Dude, have you had enough? Dude, you've had enough, bro. I'm gonna knock you out. Okay. I was gonna rob him. Dude, are you okay?
All right.
That was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
Oh, I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Dude, we don't get a reward? Dude, what if we just found the letter? Close tutorial. Yeah, we don't care about that. What if the letter was right here? Kinda wanna look for it. I don't even know if we would find it though. Alright, on our way to the blacksmith. Why do we keep slowing down right there? Oh, he's doing fine. He's whistling. Are these like anthills? What are those? If we had a bow, we could go hunting. Sadly, we don't. Well, seeing as this wasn't that far, maybe going down here wouldn't be too bad. But this should give us a place to sleep for the night, if anything. Are those more hives? Collect more honey and sell it. What's up with the strings? Discovered Takov. You can fast travel to already discovered places using the map. Oh, this is like a whole little village. Look at the maypole.
That's a fine maypole.
Is this where the wedding is? We can't mess with the hives? Let's see what the new quest is about.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you, innkeeper. Oh. What's going on around here? Here you can buy a night's rest and regain your strength as well as save your game in a rented bed.
What's new around here?
Vostatek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman is a regular here. He might have some work for you.
Ooh, gamekeeper.
He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help.
Will he give us
I
a
hope
bow?
he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget,
We got some.
I have some here to sell, if you want. And
Okay.
that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. You're having problems with the Zhelyevites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house.
What a
And
bunch of
last year,
jerks.
they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What do you want me to do?
What exactly would you like me to do?
Teach him a lesson?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Zhelyevites right away.
Okay, fine.
All right. I'll help you.
Listen up, then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zhelyov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is, the finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective, too. Now I mean you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Seems like it.
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint.
Gaining a lot of
I
reputation.
don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric.
Okay.
And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion.
Or we could.
If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
Okay.
All right, then. Olbrum's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Olbrum's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught.
Okay.
Why do you and the Zhelyov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbrum's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture?
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial. But the Zhelyevites took it from us.
How?
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Olbrum came along, claiming it was the other way around. And that pasture belonged to Zhelyov.
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Zhelyevites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Olbrum always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Zhelyevites are at wit's end, they come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
Okay.
Have you tried asking Lord von Burgov for help?
He's not.
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should
Maybe
deal
the
with
bailiff will
Olbrum
like us more if we do
ourselves,
this.
or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
Okay. Thanks, dude. New quest. Nice. But before we go any further and start doing some of these quests, because, oh, we got a whole nother quest right here. We need to talk to Radovan about a few things here. Then also kind of see what else is in this town. And then we can go down this way, but I kind of want to see... Yeah, I want to hit this overturned cart, see if maybe we can't find some gear. But, as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.